everyone, welcome back to Friday. Welcome back to Friday. It's Friday. So today I have my February favorites, and because I only posted one Friday Loves in the month of February, I have hardcore favorites that I really love. I'm going to start off with kind of so you can see my outfit of the day and what I'm wearing, because what I'm wearing on the bottom half of me is a favorite. So before I insert the clip, because I used my other new camera, I guess that's my first favorite, is I got a new camera so that I can do, I filmed my makeup collection for you guys, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up real soon. Probably within the next couple weeks for sure, maybe next week, we'll see. But anyways, I bought a new camera so I could do that, and I wanted to also be able to vlog a little bit here this upcoming year and just kind of do some other things. So my first favorite is my new camera. This is the Canon G7X. In case you're interested, it looks like so. So anyways, I used that camera to kind of give you a closer up view of my skirt, because I can't really do that with this camera right here that I'm using, because originally before I started my channel, I had already owned this camera and I didn't even know it could film. So when I decided to start a channel, and I was like, I wonder if this camera could work. And it did. So I didn't buy this with all the proper lenses and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, new camera, first favorite. It's actually a Valentine's present from my husband, who should actually be my first favorite. That's my first favorite of the month, hands down, is my husband being home. We've been having so much fun just hanging out with the kids, doing things together as a family, just having him around so that I can do this and get all glammed up without the stress of, okay, I only have about 45 minutes to do all this and film. Like, that's just, it was getting quite tricky. So having him home is just a blessing, huge blessing. Okay, so anyways, the skirt is from Rita and Phil, and they make custom fitted skirts, and they make several different kinds, but the kind I chose is a pencil skirt. And their philosophy is pretty much like to break the cycle of Groundhog Day, especially if you work every day and you have to dress up for the office, or you just have to plain old get dressed and you hate your clothes. You open the closet and you're like, oh, I wore that, a couple days ago, and you're just sick of seeing the same old things. So the philosophy is to make it fit you, because sometimes, it's hard to find clothes, especially pencil skirts, to fit all of your curves properly. So they custom make your skirt, and you just give them your measurements, and they will make it to fit you, which I think is awesome. So this is what Rita and Phil, they sent me a little note, which is very sweet. They hand stitch everything, and so I'll just jump into that clip so that you can see the close-up of the skirt. Alright, so here is the skirt. It is literally made to fit me. Look at that bum. Holy cow. Mom has been doing some squats. Basically, you give them your waist measurements, your inseam, and your hips. And they make the skirt, or any skirt that you choose. Really, they have lots to choose from, but I love the style of this one myself. They make it to fit you. It fits like a glove. So this is how you get it on. This one is zippered in the front. This comes in other colors. This dumb door. I just chose black because I wanted it to be very versatile, so I could wear a colorful blouse with it, some black heels like I'm wearing today, or maybe perhaps some colored something or another. But basically, it has this zipper front, and that is how you put it on. So this is also how you take it off, which could be a little bit fun. And so it does come in leather, and it does come in a couple other colors, I believe, but I just thought, like I said, that this would be the most versatile. It's very lightweight. It has kind of a fun light pink lining with just a little bit of, almost like vintage flowers kind of thing, which I think is ever so sexy too. And so I just think this is neat. Pencil skirts can be tricky, and it's really hard to find a pencil skirt that fits every shape, because every shape is completely and utterly different. And that's what I love about this, is the fact that you can get it to fit you, because you might not be shaped like me. You may have less hips, you may have more, you may have a bigger booty, you may have no booty. If you don't have a booty, I promise this kind of skirt's gonna give you one, because it's gonna hug you. And don't mind this, I ate like a lot, I'm a little bloated today, but it will give you a booty because it's gonna hug you in the right spot. So I don't know, this is definitely a favorite. I see myself wearing this a lot, because I myself think a pencil skirt can be office appropriate, it can be date night appropriate, it can be, gosh, it can be real casual too. You can change up your shoes, change up your blouse, just have fun with it. I mean, fashion is meant to be fun. So anyways, there you go. There's the specs on the skirt. Isn't it the most cute skirt ever? Oh, I love it. It's got the just enough sex appeal to not be so, like, stuffy, you know, but I don't know. I think it's just perfect. I love it. Okay, so makeup favorites. I have a lot. So I started self-tanning because, well, I was supposed to self-tan last night so I would be a little darker on camera. But we went out to eat last night and we got home, well, late for us is, with the kids, is 8 o'clock because that's their bedtime. So technically it's late. So then we're rushing to get them to bed and stuff. And we went out for Mexican and P.S. and by the way, if you ever go to On the Border, the Mexican restaurant, don't ever order a skinny margarita. It tastes awful. Just go for the real thing, girls. It's, you know, I was trying to be healthy and whatever. Nope, it tasted bad. They had to remake it for me, and it still wasn't quite right. So I should have just went with the regular thing and just said screw the calories kind of thing. Anyways, we got home late, and we were just both exhausted, and we got dessert to go, and we started watching Mad Men. And I didn't self-tan, so I'm not as dark as I should be. All of that big, huge, long story is to, I don't know, I get so sidetracked sometimes. And then I'm telling the story, I'm like, where was I going with this? Like, what was the point of this? Oh yeah, I'm darker now, so I can wear different foundation shades. Sometimes I drive myself crazy. I've been wearing this foundation this month, along with a few others that are my favorite when I'm darker, when I'm self-tanned, whatever, shade. This is the CoverGirl Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. This is my favorite foundation from the drugstore. I think it is amazing. It stays on all day. It doesn't budge. I look flawless. You can get full coverage with this bad boy. Suddenly, I just got really congested. I think, like, I don't have seasonal allergies, but since living here, I've, like, well, I pretty much had a cold. My husband and I have been sick since he got back. So this entire time of him being back, we've both been just terribly sick. And I've had my windows open today because it's in the 60s, which is crazy for February in Colorado. But it's bothering me, so my nose is running. So if you see me go like this, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Anyways, I'm in the shade Warm Beige. It's just a full, beautiful, full coverage, not cakey, stays all day. I adore this foundation. Sometimes, you know, like, you're always on the hunt for something better, but then you dig in what you already have and you rediscover why you loved it in the first place, and then you're like, why did I leave my first love? Like, why? So this is fabulous. I love this foundation. Been wearing it all month long, and every time I put it on, I'm like, this is such a great foundation, and it's affordable. Love that. So if you drop it or lose it or it breaks, it's not going to break the bank to have to go, what is it, like $10 maybe or something? I don't know. Another face product that I purchased at the end of December, and I really have decided this is like my favorite color to contour with, and it's MAC's Harmony Blush. It is matte. You can use this as a blush if you'd like to. I use it to contour, and I like this color to contour. Now, let me just grab, for comparison, the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder looks like that, and then this is Harmony. So it is much pinker and warmer. This is much cooler and more gray. I have to be careful with this. Now, it does create a nice shadow, but this can look very muddy and dirty if you don't blend it out, and I've noticed that. If I want a really sculpted look, I will go in with this, but just be forewarned to make sure you blend it out and don't use a brush that's too much, because you don't want your contour big. I mean, you don't want a huge contour. So anyways, I've been loving this. I think this also makes a great eyeshadow shade. I think this is just a great color to own, period. I mean, you can contour, you can use it as a blush. You could probably warm up your complexion with this if you wanted to. Eyeshadow, I've been loving it. Let me give you a little swatch here. Looks like so. Oops, that was like a huge swatch. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Just a really pretty color. Now, I think if you are much deeper than me, I don't know how this would work for you, but if you're in my general color range of a skin tone here, I've been loving it. I think it's just a beautiful way to contour without looking too, like, gray and messy, and now I have brown streaks on my desk. Okay, next I want to talk about some eyeshadow palettes. Okay, so the first one I've been loving, and I've loved it since the day I purchased it, is Tom Ford's Nude Dip. Now, I did a get ready with me look, the look that I wore to pick up my husband, with this. I will link that video below if you want to see it in action, but You can use these wet or dry. I really like this formulation of his shadows. He has two formulations. He has, let me grab the other one I have here that's different, Cognac Sable. These are his regular eyeshadow formula, and then this is more like the glitter shade of his. Oh, this is a beautiful one. I have my eyes on a few more Tom Ford quads. I'm eventually going to own them. But I love the Cognac Sable, but that's a different formula than these. These are more like that jelly type formula. You can use these wet or dry. I have, I mean, you want to talk about some gorgeous lid shades. I have these two on my eyes, on my lid today. And a little bit of this color, this taupier purpley color in my crease, along with about 16 other colors. But they're just so easy to work with, so buttery, just divine. They're just divine. I really enjoy his quads. I have 3. The other one I have my sweet friend Lori Jellicoe. We did a swap last year, and she bought this one for me. This is Lavender Lust. Isn't that beautiful? If you love purples and lavenders and just icy, oh, just beautiful. You could really create a nice smoky eye with this, and then you could deepen it up with like a black or something. So those are the 3 I have, and I really love the Tom Ford quads. Yes, they're going to cost you a little bit of money, but if you want to treat yourself, that would be a great way to do it. Something less expensive that I've been smitten with since I bought it, and really can't stop using it. I've been using it a lot this month. A lot. At least 3 times a week. Like whenever I do my makeup, I've been reaching for this. Too Faced Natural Matte. I love the faux lace. I love anything with lace. Love anything with gold, silver, like anything really girly and glitzy. This is the Natural Matte palette. I'm wearing these 3 shades and then a little of a Risque in my outer V. Beautiful matte shades. Buildable, blendable. Love the color selection in here. I love that you can get cool tones if you need them. This palette also has warm tones, so that way it works with whatever else you're using. You can reach for this palette. There's a couple cooler toned blending out shades. I just love it. The Too Faced palettes are so dang cute. I can't. And then another color that I decided is my absolute favorite color from Inglot that I own. And it's number 399. It's a pearl finish. This is on my lid as well. I try to use everything I talk about, so I literally used both of those eyeshadow palettes. But this is number 399. I just purchased a new one because my son helped me depot this one. He helped me hit pan, and so it's a beautiful icy taupey lavender shade that really just makes your eye color pop. It's a great way to do color without being too much or without really creating a super colorful eye. So like today, I probably should zoom in. Today I have on like an icy purple lid and then a warmer and cooler lid, crease, and then I have that dark purple or risque color in my outer V here. So it adds a little bit of color, but it doesn't change your whole eye look to be super colorful. Because I know there are some shades where you go to put them on your lid and all of a sudden you have the purple eyeshadow that you didn't want. You just wanted a hint of color. I think this is a great way to do it. It's just a really, really beautiful. And this is so buttery. It just glides on. I really like it. So, been loving that shade. Sorry, I'm zooming back out here. Okay, make sure we're in focus. Okay, next, my lashes. Oh, did you see my lashes when we were zoomed in? Oh my gosh, I should have. Sometimes you just get sidetracked here. I've been wearing the Ardell 120S. They are self-adhesive lashes from Ardell. Maybe I'll just take them out of this thing since it's reflecting here. This is what they look like. So the reason I love these is because they add length and volume, but not too much. And they're not overly in person. Like on camera is a completely different thing than in person, let me tell you. I can wear the longest, most voluminous lashes on camera and it looks amazing, but in person it's way too much. It just really is. Maybe some people like that, but I'm telling you, some of those lashes in person, like I mean, there's no denying you got lashes on. These are more subtle. It's a subtle glam. I feel totally comfortable wearing these to events that perhaps no one else is wearing false lashes kind of thing. They add the volume and the length. They're kind of flared out too, which I really like that look where they're shorter in here and longer out here because of the way my eye is shaped. If they're too long right here, they hit up here and it just bothers me and it's just awkward. It's like, clearly those are too big for you. Why are you trying to wear them kind of thing? But I really like these because they're tapered that way and they kind of give that butterfly, fluttery lash out like this. And I think that's a very flirty look and I think it's just very fun, pretty, just makes you feel really like good kind of thing. So I'm loving these. Now, these lashes are really hard to find. I ordered them from, what is that website that I ordered them from? They'll be linked below. I cannot remember where I ordered them from. You can't just go out and find them anywhere. Don't know why, but Ardell made them really hard to find. Probably because they're like the best ones they make, and they're like, well, we don't want everyone to figure these out and buy it. I don't know. Weird. Anyways, okay, let's move on to blush because, okay, so the beginning of the month, I was smitten with 2 blushes. The end of the month, I discovered a new blush formulation, and I am obsessed, and I'm wearing that formulation that I'll talk about. But let me talk about the beginning of the month. So I was reaching a lot for MAC's Cantaloupe. I purchased this one in December, so it's kind of newer to me. So when something's newer to me, I like to use it. So, obviously. But it's a matte blush. It's just a great peachy color. I think it's kind of one of those ones from MAC you just kind of need. Now, could you find something else? Probably, but gosh, it's just a great color. It's peach, but not too peach. It's neutral, but not too neutral. It's going to look good on any skin tone. I just think Cantaloupe is just kind of one of those ones you just need to have. So MAC's Cantaloupe. And it's a color that will look great year-round because it's not too bright. It's not too dull. It's just a great one to have. Now something that's a little bit more fun and definitely is bright, but it looks so good on. Don't be scared. Is Tom Ford's blush. This is the one I have. I don't have any others by Tom Ford. Do I need any of them? Are there any that really stand out that are unique? If so, let me know. But this is Flush. And it really is named appropriate because it gives you that flushed look. Like this morning when I was mopping my floors, I was getting flushed. And that's kind of what this does, is it adds that color. And you know, as you age, you naturally lose so much. Elasticity, you lose smoothness in your complexion, you lose your natural color. This is going to give back. Now you could apply this with a stippling brush. I don't like stippling brushes for powdered products. I prefer to just go really lightly with it and then blend it out, build it up kind of thing. I'm still smitten with my Morphe E4 brush. I can't stop using this. In fact, my husband was touching this morning. He's like, oh, that's so soft. I just want to like use this to put on my face. I'm like, you know, honey, there is a video we could do called The Husband Does My Makeup, and you could pick out, because he was like going through my drawers, because he never does, you know, he doesn't really care, not really interested in it, and I'm like, you know, we could do that video. So I'm working on it. I think I told him, I'm like, it's just gonna be so much fun. It would be fun for everyone to watch, fun for me to adore, fun for you. And he's like, well, could I have a couple drinks before? I'm like, absolutely. He's more fun. But anyways, Tom Ford's Flush. Love this one. Let me swatch it here for you. I mean, it'll take you a lifetime to go through this bad boy, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Of course, you're not going to put it on like that because you look like a freaking clown, but we'll blend it out here a little bit. Goodness gracious, I sound clogged up again. So pretty much down here, just it's so pretty. It's so pretty on, and if you have blue or green eyes, it's going to make them pop. Seriously. Okay, these. Go out and buy them. Try one. Just pick a color, any color, they're all beautiful. The Lorac Color Source Buildable Blush. They have matte shades and satin shades. I have 3. I bought 2. I went back for the 3rd one. So I have Spectra, which is a pink, like a very soft pink. It's like a really warm, kind of a warmer peachy pink maybe. So lightweight. Definitely buildable. Very pigmented. Stay all day. That's Spectra. Very, very happy with them. And I think, oops, sorry. I think they're only like $22 too. So they're, I think, affordable for a higher end blush. They're more than MAC, but not that much more than MAC. And Vivid. And I know Ultas are definitely more accessible than, say, a MAC store would be. But I promise you, if you order some online, just, you know, I don't think you'd be disappointed. That's Vivid, which is so pretty. So pretty. And then the one I'm wearing today is Prism, which is that peach. It's like a peach color here. Like a peach color. It is a peach color. And this is matte. So this one kind of, oh, gosh, it's gorgeous. Really like this one. This is the one I'm wearing. Prism. So Spectra, Vivid, and Prism. I love them. I think they are absolutely worth the money. I'm very impressed. I know I bought them, just kind of not real sure if I'd like them or not. I really love them. Alright, and the last things we have to talk about are my lip products. Gosh, I think this month went by fast. Yes, it was a shorter month, but it is leap year this year, so not too short. But I feel like I've just been smitten with these. These are my lip things I've been reaching for like nonstop on the daily. So these are some good things. So I feel like I've talked about this 100 times, and I'm so sorry if I repeated myself this month, but I really like these things. I bought this combo to wear to meet my husband because I wanted a really sexy nude, something that just made me feel fabulous. So I went to Sephora and I tried on some nude lipsticks, and this is what I came up with. So we have the YSL Rouge Pour, I don't know, their regular line, the Couture. This is number 10. Looks like this. What is this actually called? Beige Tribute or something? I don't know. It's like a pinky, so creamy. A pinky beige. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Let me swatch it on the lower half of my hand here. I have no swatch space left because my arm's a little bit more self-tan than my hand. So there it is on my hand. So you can tell it might look a little more like this on your lips because your lips have pigment behind them, kind of thing. So creamy, so comfortable. Not something that's going to be on for hours and hours, but who cares if it looks amazing? You know, like I'll just reapply. That doesn't bother me. And then this gloss is what I use to top it. Sometimes you want a gloss that's going to enhance the lip look, not change your lip color. And this is a nude gloss that's going to enhance the nudeness, not necessarily change the color because it's not too opaque, but it's not too sheer. And it's like a beige color with finely gold sparkle. This is number 20. I think this is called Nude Carrot. Let me do that right here. This formula feels like butter on your lips. Very, very comfortable, not sticky. I actually put a little bit of it on today. This is a matte Stay All Day liquid lipstick that I'm wearing. But I kind of like to pop the center a little bit. And it's more comfortable that way for me. So here it is right here. And I mean, the packaging is just exquisite. It's just stunning. So there's that. I hear my dog and children are back. My husband took them to the playground so I can get glammed and film. So if there's some noise in the background, I'm almost finished, I promise. 2 lip liners. I use these nonstop. I think these are, besides a few MAC ones I love, these are my top 2 go-to lip liners. I reach for these constantly, no matter what colors I'm wearing. Well, obviously not with a purple lip or whatever, but anything in the neutral or the nude to like rosy category, this is what I reach for. Laura Mercier's Plumberry. Great lip shade. Great way to contour your lips. This is literally probably the color of your lips, so let's see here. It's a beautiful rosy mauve color. So that's Laura Mercier's Plumberry. And then this one is Marc Jacobs Primrose. And gosh, this is just another great color. This one's a little more neutral compared to Plumberry. But another just great. It's a great way, these colors are a great way to sculpt and define your lips without adding or changing the color too much. They just really create a nice shadow. They're just a great lip color, lip liner to own. And the last 2 things I have to talk about are probably going to appear in my yearly favorites for next year because I love them that much. So today I'm wearing Stila Stale Day Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bocce. And I initially wasn't sure if I liked this or not. I tried it out in the store. I went outside and I looked in the rearview mirror as I was driving away, and I thought, you know what? I really do like that. So I went back and bought it. So this is Bocce, and then the other one I've been eyeing up forever, I decided to just pull the trigger on it, is Patina, and I just can't stop. I wear them by themselves, I wear them layered, I mix them, I put this in the center of this one. I just find that these two colors pair well together. They're just very complimentary to me. They make my eyes look really blue. It's just a great, more like rosy nude kind of lip without being too much in that nude category, but yet you still have color on your lips. They're just very sexy. My husband compliments me on them. They're very appropriate for the gym. They're appropriate for the grocery store. They're appropriate for a night out. I just think I love these two colors. So let me give you a quick swatch. I am going to do a liquid lipstick video on everything that I own, formulations, and tell you my thoughts on everything, like the different formulas I own and stuff. So I'll delve more into that, but I can tell you these are up there in my favorite formulation. And these are the only two I've tried. So Bocce, B-A-C-I, and Patina. And these pair well with those lip liners. Today I have Laura Mercier's Plumberry on with the lighter one, which is Bocce. I don't even know how to say that or if I'm saying it right, but anyways, okay, is that everything? Let me check my list. Yep, that's everything I have to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great March. And I hope you had a great February. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed yourself. And just thumbs it up anyways, because it helps me out and helps you out. Because it helps me out. And I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all of your support, all of your kind words, all of your encouragement during the deployment and the return, and just being so sweet to my family. We truly appreciate it, and it doesn't go unnoticed. And I feel really blessed that way, to have this platform to be able to make friends. You know, this is so awesome. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will chit chat soon. Bye guys.